dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back to throw. It's French. Looking deep on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense. Game, third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately.
Breaks free with room to run. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, SMU. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Flanagan. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for.
returner brought down by the coverage team. SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the Mustangs will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Running out of time in the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Back to throw. It's Flanagan. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to throw it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That's a fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the running back's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
How about that? Big-time call by the quarterback there to keep it on 4th down just to get what they needed to stay on the field. That is a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator.
Breaks into the clear. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And
Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Ball handed off. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply feeling to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. As the first down is still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability.
Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Flanagan. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. The single back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it. Clean to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Mustangs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. There's the handoff. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense starts with a short field.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
To throw, it's French. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It loses the ball behind the line. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
To the air, it's French. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Lets it go quickly, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield.
Touchdown, Mustangs. He couldn't stop him there.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Reeves. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Extending the play now. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's French. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Come on, set.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Wants to throw it.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.